Hi guys, sorry for the lack of updates. It's been absolutely hectic here. I was working back at a garage. I'd stopped due to health reasons. Um, and it was just I'd, my partner lost dad a month ago, and it's just all like happening at once, as it does. Um, Basically, I'm going to do an update on all the stuff I got. I've ordered another 5 watt solar panel because basically I've got two batteries down here. That one's at my old car. That's a decent battery, and this one down here is out the new car because it wasn't performing the way it should, but it holds the volts around 12, well 12.6 I think it is, something like that. So you shouldn't do, but I'm going to wire those two together because they're not the same, so you shouldn't wire them together, but I'm going to wire them together. This battery here is absolutely naff. Have I got light in there? I haven't. Probably need to plug this in somewhere. Let me try and wire this in so I can have some light in there. I just want to get things ready with. One sec, am I going to wire the right thing in there? I just want to make sure everything's ready with winter coming up. Oh, that's for the lighting over there. With winter coming up, that I have lighting and stuff because I've got lighting in that shed, but I've got no lighting out here because the bulb's gone on that one, which is absolutely typical. But that basically goes down to the other shed. Just trying to look for the cable in that. Of course, I don't know which one that goes to. Make sure it stays switched on. Oh, here's the other cable. And of course, I haven't. Right, I want to say this one's the live one because I never ever do it the other way around when it's got a fuse on it. Well, it's not long to remember because at the moment, obviously I'm on antidepressants, stuff like that. I'm having to come off them to actually go on different ones because the ones I'm on now, I've maxed out on, and of course, I'm forgetting like literally everything. I'll put something down, and I will totally forgot where I've put it. I will not have a clue. And onto that one. There we go. I would have just totally forgotten. What about whereabouts to put it? I'm stuttering a lot as well. Mrs. wants to plan a wedding, which, well, when it comes to a woman, there's no stopping them. Gives me bad headaches coming off these. Makes me forget things like I've already said. Just permanently tired, and it's just absolutely horrible. And these other antidepressants I've got to go on is partly some of these and partly some other ones. But I'm going to ask the doctor if I'm going to have to come off this at some point. I'm not going to bother because I don't want to go through this again. I've put something down before, and I went about 5 minutes later and to find out, and I could not remember for the life of me where I put it. Just forgetting absolutely everything. I'm probably going to forget that I've even done this video tomorrow. That's just how it is for me at the moment. But anyway, back to this. Basically, this battery's no good. It's running off this battery now, yeah, but it doesn't hold the volts. It doesn't stay charged up. This one here is the newest one anyway. You all know that. So basically, I'm going to take this one out, clear all that out, put those two in. This one goes to the shed, and I basically want these to run off lights. I want it as like a backup light system. I've got old batteries, use them. Why not? And I'll keep buying these then for like the inverter and stuff like that. But at the moment, because obviously I've got the grid tie plugged in, I'm wanting all the juice to go to the grid tie. I want to get as much in as I possibly can. Especially if you get the sun now during the days these days, because it's it's a lot colder, so the solar panels operate a lot better in colder weather than if they were hot. The only problem that is, need the sun. Also, another thing you can probably see missing here is my toolbox, and it being caked with crap everywhere. Thing with that is, my toolbox won't fit in here because I got a new one. It won't even fit there at the back. So big shed's probably in order. A bigger shed anyway. But basically, yeah, they're going to remove that battery. All the lighting and stuff like that's going to be plugged into that. Even the lighting over there. I'm going to look at getting some more 12-volt lighting for in here and stuff like that. And basically, because obviously, as I was saying before, because these solar panels on that one at the moment, we've got one 5-watt one, keeping that one topped up, as you can probably see. And I'll have nothing to keep these batteries topped up. So order another 5-watt solar panel, and it acts as a trickle charger basically. Then, so it charges up as and when it needs to. I also want to get this compressor working. It will run for a little bit. I think it's the switch, pressure switch, that's doing it. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it off a small compressor and put it on this one here and see what happens. Because if I run it up now, it'll run for a while, then it'll cut out. So I'll show you, let's see what happens. Basically, I've had to leave it switched on because that switch is knackered. I've had this compressor for absolutely ages, and it's done me good. I've got a 200 litre tank one at the back of my nan's, but you probably can't hear a single thing I'm saying. Basically, the switch is knackered off. I think it's a switch. It just cuts out for the heck of it. My luck, it won't cut out. So, see what happens. There we go. Just cut out. So, this used to be one that used to lay down on the ground sideways. I turned it into a space saver tank. As you can see, haven't got a lot of space. But yeah. It's cut out again. Frickin' thing. Never mind. Can't remember what I was gonna say. But yeah, anyway, we'll crack on, move all stuff over, and then we'll go from there. I need to find the charger yet for my drills because I need to put shelves and stuff up for my missus. So now I'll go grab my tripod and I'll be right back. Right, well, it's quite simple. First, you literally just disconnect it. Oh crap. That wasn't really hard, was it? I will be taking the battery. Can you see this? Yeah, I will be taking the battery terminals off this. Even though that was cracked, it's still useful. It still works. Now, because I've already got a big battery in there, I'm going to be putting this other battery in there first, like the bigger one, because it's an absolute beast. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it so the terminals at the back, this side, so I can run cable straight down all the time. So I'm on cable straight down to the bottom to the, you probably can't see the, down to the bottom, so I can connect the excuse me, other battery up. All the stuff here can stay over here. That can also stay over there. So you can that one. Basically everything that's going to get plugged in to these can stay over here. And I might have to replace that wire because I don't think it's going to be quite long enough. Can't remember what side that is. I think. Oh, that's a negative, so might be just fine. Yeah, we'll be just fine. Need to clear some room now so I can put a battery in the bottom. I'd love to keep the door open, but it's raining. So you can see that right. Would help if my helmet wasn't in the way. Of course, this whole shed needs bloody tidying. Stay there. Grab the other battery now. Which will fit in there quite nicely. Okay, battery terminals are already loose on this, which is nice. Let's move you back up to the top one. I need it so I've got light in the other shed, so it's kind of great that this is loose. Actually, if I connect these up first, then it's already done. Just so I can see what the hell I'm doing. That sucks. That really sucks. It's not quite long enough, no. Not that way. Sorry if you can't see it. I'm trying my best. There we go. That'll do. I'll bring this up. Because I'll put it this way, so batteries together. I'm actually quite annoyed because if I move this whole box up, if I made this box a little bit bigger, I reckon I could have fit more batteries in here, but never mind. And then some e-loose, I suppose. And this one here is for the other shed. Guys, I'm so sorry you probably can't see a single thing that I'm doing here. Let me move you so you're in my way. Need a screwdriver to tighten these up really, but this will do for now. Basically, you got two batteries there. You've got the bottom battery there, bottom battery. You've got another battery there, shall I say? Let's move back here, and I'll pause a minute and I'll see if I've got anything to connect these batteries up together. Right, guys, I have got one cable. One, of course. I'm sure I had another one like this, but if I'm holding this camera now, by the way, so if it will bend right, that'll go. Sorry, just say that's it there. You won't be able to see anything underneath here, but if I put that like that, if that stays, it's roughly there, then we will have enough to connect them together. Ideally, I would like that to be longer so I could have done it neatly, but it's all money, so I can't afford to do that. But anyway, guys, I thought I'd let you know what's going on. And I'll be getting back to you at some point. I don't know when. I'll carry on doing videos and stuff, but I don't know when exactly I'll be getting back to you. So hopefully I'll find the other lead, and then we'll come and connect these up together, and then we'll be good to go. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you next time.